Good day. Good day to each and everyone that will be watching this video. I'm here to make an introductory video about the PYM. I am the co-founder of the PYM and Supreme Leader, Commander-in-Chief of the PYM. My name is Mr. Mahmoud Lamin Jaju. So, the PYM we have been using a lot. It's an abbreviation of Patriotic Youth Movement. And mind you, I want to shed some light on this. The PYM is an organization that defines English for itself. We define English for ourselves. Okay, love may mean love to you, but it may mean something different to us. So I'm basically here to define what the PYM is about, and I'll read the preamble, and also we'll get to discuss about the logo of the PYM. Okay. The PYM is an abbreviation. The meaning is Patriotic Youth Movement. Okay, patriotic is, in our own definition, is someone who is in love. Youth, young. Movement is the same. Is the same definition as probably you would. So putting everything together is someone who is in love, young, and in a movement, who wants to take his country to the higher heights. So that is basically what PYM is about for the layman who would probably not understand it in this context. I'm just trying to break it down for him or her. Okay, I will now read the preamble of the Patriotic Youth Movement, PYM. Patriotic Youth Movement is a redemptive, reformative, and revolutionary movement initiated to foster and advance the doctrine of patriotism through nurturing a sense of purpose and responsibility towards our society and our people. We take from the notion that political power without economic emancipation is meaningless. Thus, the movement is inspired by ideas that promote and practice organic form of political leadership with the people. The movement provides clear and cogent alternatives to the post-colonial system, which in any country kept the oppressed under colonial domination and suppression. The African continent and her people have been suffering bitterly under exploitation, slavery, and dominance from the Western and Eastern imperialist powers. For far too long, as a result, this movement deems it absolutely urgent to fight all forms of exploitation and imperialist domination in the Gambia and Africa at large. The PYM firmly believes that Africa can no longer leave her own destiny in the hands of outside forces. Instead, be the architects to making it the last place of hope on earth. Aside from external manipulation and imposition of alien ideas and the principle that the continent is subjected to, Africa has been suffering from the destruction of our own division, ignorance, and vestige of political, religious, and economic interests of the few who are at the helm of affairs. Consequently, PYM holds the conviction that the further division in the African continent on the basis of geopolitical, ethnic, social, and economic religious differences has to end. All Africans are brothers and sisters. We must be united under a common political, social, and economic policies to safeguard and perpetuate the general well-being and welfare of her people. So we stopped at what the preamble of the PYM, and next we'll be heading to what the PYM is. What is the PYM? And what we seek to achieve. We seek to achieve three main points, but we don't stop there. We seek to achieve many more things, but these are the things we'll be concentrating on for the main time. So these are the 3 points. I'll read them out. I know reading can sometimes be confusing because when I'm reading, you probably won't understand the points I'm trying to make. So I'll try and then read and then try to communicate the points I'm trying and the meaning of the points themselves. Okay, Number one is the Patriotic Youth Movement. It's a revolutionary movement. A revolutionary movement, of course, I think all of us know that, which seeks to act in the interest of the Gambians. We seek to act in the interest of Gambians and Africa at large. There are people that are striving for socialism and economic emancipation. You want to be free, you want to earn things that other people are earning in their various countries. We don't want to rely on anyone for our daily survival. We want to emancipate the black race from each and every form of, be it financial, political, and whatever suppression. So this is the first point of the PYM, and the second one is the basic program of the PYM is the complete overthrow of neoliberal anti-black state, as well as the bourgeoisie and all other exploiting classes. We don't want any form of exploitation. We are not going to allow any form of exploitation, be it who you are, we don't care. There is no form of exploitation that the PYM as an organization functioning, having youths that are able physically, mentally, financially. We are not going to allow any form of exploitation in that country. Bourgeoisie and all other form of exploiting classes, the establishment of dictatorship of the people in the place of dictatorship of the bourgeoisie, and the triumph of socialism over capitalism. Now, when we say socialism as PYM, mind you, we are not copying it as it is. We know our own realities on ground. We know things that are affecting us on the ground. So when we say about socialism, we are talking about modifying it to our own standards, to our own realities, not the white socialism. We mean the black socialism, the Gambian socialism, the African socialism that we want to redefine that best suits us. The ultimate aim of the PYM is the realization of socialism through people's power and the establishment of a state that responds to the needs of its people. This is a very important thing. Now, governments tend to become so big and forget that we are the ones that vote them in office. When you vote them in office, they tend to become so important for your needs. Whenever the needs of people arise, they kick it on the sideways, forgetting that each and every privilege they have, we are the ones that are putting them in. So we have to inculcate into our mindset, in the mindset of our leaders, that they are in these positions to work for us, not the other way around. Number three, the PYM is an anti-capitalist, anti-racist, anti-socialist, anti-sexist, anti-imperialist. In its wall outlook is driven by sound democratic socialist values, where the leadership is accountable to the members which elected it. Another point, anti-capitalist. We say no, that only a handful of people should not benefit, and then the majority suffer the consequences. Why not we spread the amount so everyone benefits? Okay, it is like this. Not everyone is going to be comfortable. Not everyone is going to be super rich. But we want a system wherein you can live in a dignified manner, wherein you don't have to suffer because you are not rich. We want a system that works for everyone, regardless of your political, economic status. Everyone has a right to this. Why are people not talking about this? These are basic things that people should be talking about, instead of those useless rights people have been advocating for. These are basic human rights. But because when the underprivileged is involved, when the underprivileged right is being squandered, no one seems to care, because they are the underprivileged. So we need to do better. And then also here, anti-racist, of course, we are not we seek to distance ourselves from these racist things, because we don't think racism really is a topic of discussion here. As PYM, we don't take racism that much serious, because if you don't respect me as a human being, I'll reciprocate it back to you. You respect me, I respect you. You don't respect me, I won't respect you. So we don't really have much to say about racism. It is a no-go, that much of a topic for us. Anti-sexist, of course, we are totally against that. Anti-imperialist, we want things to be done in our own terms, on our own way.